What is up, my cool collectors? Today I'm going to be doing this video standing because I'm going to be bringing you a special, very special, from my childhood, very nostalgic book. The book that I'm going to be showing you guys is the Let's Find Pokemon picture book. It has a lot of different watercolor, it's basically all of Ken Sugimori or Matsuhiro Arata's. I'm not sure which one of the two actually did this artwork style because they have very similar art styles. But one of the two, basically, his artwork got put into a Let's Find Pokemon picture book, and I'm gonna be going through that today. We're gonna be doing part one of the picture book, and then after I will be opening up a Pokemon tin, just so that I'm not, only doing the book and you guys still get the TCG side out of it. First things first that I wanted to show you guys is that I was actually able to pick up this Pokemon staff jacket the other day. Actually, I've had this jacket for a while. For those of you that didn't know, I live in the Bay Area, and in the Bay Area we had an event. We had the 10th anniversary. We had the celebration of the 10th anniversary here in the Bay Area, and I was one of the lucky people to actually go to it. I was not staff for it, I'll say that now. I was only about maybe 14 or 13 years old at the time, so I wasn't qualified to be a staff member, but I was able to track down one of the people that did staff for the event, and he was kind enough to sell me this jacket. I'm not sure if he was, into Pokemon at the time or if he was just looking for a quick job, but he was kind enough to sell me the jacket, and I greatly appreciate that. I got the jacket for a pretty outstandingly low price. He basically just handed the jacket to me at that point. But if you guys want to see the jacket in full detail, I'll probably do an Instagram post about it. I think I already have one from the day I bought it. So you can go ahead and check that post out on Instagram, and let me know what you guys think. Moving on, I'm going to be doing the Pokemon book now. So before we jump into the book, if you end up liking this series of videos, if you like what I do with the book, and you want me to go ahead and do it more, or you want to stay tuned for what I do after this, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, show me some love. That way I know that this is the kind of material that you want, this is the kind of content that you're looking forward to, and I'll go ahead and keep producing this type of content. So go ahead and go do those things right there. It really helps me out, and thank you very much. Alright guys, sorry if I make a lot of crinkly noises with my jacket. It's made out of like this weird material, like a sports kind of material for for cold weather when you're playing sports. But here we got the very front of the book right there. You got this classic, watercolor art, giant Pikachu right in the middle. I'll go ahead and flip it over as well. So there we have the back of the book as well. So you get a lot of classic Pokemon. This whole art is humongous. Very much like it. I think it contains all 151 Pokemon in there. Let me go ahead and get it flipped over. So I'm struggling. All right. A little information about the book. I've had it since I was a child. I did do some markings in it because I was a kid, and that's what kids do. I didn't take care of the book very much, and it's very unfortunate that I didn't take care of the book because I feel like if it was in very good condition, it could be a very good collector's item. But nonetheless, it's very nostalgic for me because I'm revisiting my childhood, and all this artwork is just so beautiful, and it just reminds me of old school TCG, and I know it'll do the same for you guys. The book was released around the Hoenn era. I believe this is the complete edition. There was a second book, I believe. I'm not sure when this book is in the series set, but there is a Let's Find Pokemon 2, and it has Ho-Oh on the cover. If you guys want me to get that book, let me know, and I'll go ahead and buy it. I don't have it, but I'm willing to purchase it if I get a lot of good feedback on this book. So let's go ahead and get right down to it. All right, so here's the first page, everyone. The first page exhibits all 151 Pokemon from Kanto. You got Bulbasaur all the way down to Mew. It's This way on the back as well, it goes it has the missing Pokemon from Johto to Hoenn, I believe. But once we get to the end of the book, I'll show you guys the ending of the Pokedex. All right, first page of the actual puzzle. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You have this beautiful full canvas artwork. It has a ton of different Pokemon. I don't think any of the Pokemon are repeated, so go ahead and take a quick look. The way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be giving you guys a couple seconds to look through the pages and see if you find any Pokemon before me. I'll let you know which Pokemon you're supposed to find. Right now, you're supposed to be finding Pikachu, Clefairy, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds. Go ahead and find those Pokemon, and then I'll try my best to find them. All right, so now that you found those Pokemon, I'm gonna try my best to find them. So I believe I know exactly where every single Pokemon is for this one. Pikachu is right up here. You have Charmander right here. Clefairy is right here. Bulbasaur is right here, and Squirtle is right over here. So this is the very first page of the book, so it's meant to be easy. So I've looked at it a lot, and I very, very much remember this page of the book. But as we're getting farther, my memory slips, and I don't really remember where exactly all the other Pokemon are. So it'll get harder and harder. All right, let's move on to our second page. All right, so now we're at our second page. We are in the amazing Viridian Forest. Nice little pun there, and amazing. All right, so the Pokemon that we're going to be looking for in this page are Weedle, Slowpoke, and Caterpie. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to find those Pokemon. All right, now that you found those Pokemon, now it's my turn. All right, so Weedle is going to be right here. Slowpoke right here, and Caterpie is going to be right here next to Misty because it wants to show her some love. All right, so now that we found everything on page 2, let's go ahead and go on to page 3. Now we're going to be inside Mount Moon. We are lost inside Mount Moon. We are looking for Moonstones to evolve our Clefairies into Clefables and Jigglypuffs into Wigglytuffs. All right, so the Pokemon we're going to be finding in this page are Diglett, Zubat, and Jigglypuff. I'm going to be giving you guys a couple seconds to find those on your own. Go ahead, start now. All right, now that you guys have found those Pokemon, let's see if I can find them. All right, first off is Diglett, which I see is right up here. Right there. And the next Pokemon we're going to find is Zubat, which should be right here. And Jigglypuff is the final Pokemon, which is right over here on the very far left. All right, and there's some interesting art. Go ahead and take a look. Pause the video if you want to see if you want to get a very good look at the page. If you're having trouble seeing the page, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do like some scans of the page, or possibly a better video of me just showing off the book rather than me going through the book slowly. Just let me know, and I'll try my best to get you guys what you need. All right, so moving on to the fourth page. Hide and seek in Cerulean City. All right, we got Bill right there, who looks quite a bit different than he does in the classic Pokemon TCG. He's got green hair instead of, I think he has brown hair in the TCG. So that's actually already different right there. So what are we supposed to be looking for? We're looking for a Tentacool, Mr. Mime, and a Poliwag this time. Go ahead and find those on your own. I'll give you a couple seconds, or you can pause the video and have as much time as you need. All right, now that you found those Pokemon, first off, we're going to be finding Tentacool, which is most likely going to be in the water. So he is going to be right up here. The next Pokemon will be Mr. Mime, and this is where it starts to get hazy for me, so I have to spend a little bit of time. Mr. Mime is right over here, actually. All right, and the last Pokemon is Poliwag, which is also going to be in the water, I hope. Yes, it's right over here. It's being fished up by a fisherman. Cool. Go ahead and check out the page. Pause the page. Pause this video if you'd like to. Give a very good look of this art. Because it's very fantastic, very beautiful. You're not going to see this anywhere else. I mean, unless somebody else on YouTube has gone through the book already, or if somebody's uploaded all the pages online. But I'm doing my best to create unique content. So here's the book. Take your time. Now, let's move on to page, I think, 5. All right, let me get the page settled down. We are now in the Celadon City Fair. We are shopping, it looks like, for popcorn and stuff. And it looks like there's happening a little like a festival as well. Okay, so the very first Pokemon that we need to find is Raichu. Second Pokemon will be Golduck, and the third Pokemon will be Porygon. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds. Go for it. All right, now that you found those Pokemon, the first Pokemon I need to find is Raichu, which is very big, right in the front, right here. He was very easy to spot. Golduck is right here next to Vaporeon. And our last Pokemon is Porygon, which is... I'm having trouble finding him. Looks like he's on a green roof right here. All right. Once again, go ahead and pause the page or pause the video. Take a good look at the page. That way, you can see everything. You don't miss a single thing on this artwork. Moving on, we are in the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. This is where they have all the Pokemon graveyards. In the video game, it's got that very eerie. I'll play it right now. Yeah, that song. That very eerie, Dun, 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 dun. All right. So the Pokemon we're going to be looking for is... Oh, this one's special. So it's how many ghosts can you find? If you can't see, the ghosts are right here. I'm trying to move. There you go. We're looking for ghosts, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar on this page. And you can see a big ghost right here. Ghost right here. So that's what you're going to be looking for. Let me know how many ghosts you guys find in the comments. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Find as much stuff as you can. All right, so now that you guys have found all the Pokemon and hopefully all of the ghosts, I'm not going to tell you how many there are because that would probably take me a while to find. But I'm going to be finding Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar for now. And we have Gengar right here. Ghastly up here. It's a little hard to see with the glare. Let me tilt him up like that. See, there's the Ghastly. And the Haunter is... Where is Haunter? Wow, guys. Okay, that took me a lot longer than I expected. Haunter is right up here. That was a tricky one to find. If you didn't find it, don't feel bad because it took me a while and I have the book right in front of me. All right, moving on to page that says catch them all in the Safari Zone. We are now in the Safari Zone where you throw rocks. You throw rocks at Pokemon to make them angry, or you throw food to bait them in. All right, so the Pokemon that we need to find in this page is Dratini and Pidgey together, Mewtwo, and Tauros. So Dratini and Pidgey are... Whoop, I'm not even going to... I forgot to give you guys time. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Go for it now. Alright, now that you found a couple Pokemon, maybe I'll give you a little hint on Dratini and Pidgey, but Dratini and Pidgey is right here. Our second Pokemon that we need to find is Mewtwo, and he is right over here. And the last Pokemon that we need to find is Tauros. Tauros is... another difficult one. Ah, he is right here. Alright, so that one was pretty easy. Go ahead and pause the video, take a good look at the page, take it all in. Take it all in. All right. Moving on. we have the Elite Four of Indigo Plateau. The Elite Four is after Victory Road, as you can notice up here. And it is the hardest part of every game. The Elite Four is the final conclusion. Well, not the final conclusion. We all know that after you defeat the Elite Four, you have the champion, and the champion is the hardest trainer in the game. For those of you guys that didn't actually know, in the original red and yellow and green versions of the game, Professor Oak was actually supposed to be a trainer that you were supposed to fight in the very, very final part of the game. He was also supposed to have level 70 Pokemon. He had the Pokemon that you and Gary or Blue didn't choose, or depending on what game you picked, basically your rival. He had the Pokemon that you didn't pick. He also had Snorlax, he had Tauros, basically all level 70, and he was supposed to be the hardest trainer. But they ended up cutting that from the game. I don't know why. It would have been really cool, but nonetheless, you can't live with regrets. Anyways, moving on to this page, the Pokemon we're supposed to find are Ekans, Venusaur, and if you guys can't see right there, Slowbro. I'll try to move the page up slightly so you can see what the pictures are right there. Moving down now. Go ahead and find those Pokemon. All right, now that I've given you a couple of minutes to find those Pokemon, the next step is for me to find them. Ekans. Looks like he's on top of right here. Venusaur, who is very distant and in the back, right there. And Slowbro. Looks like he's next to a Poliwag. Or a Poliwhirl, it seems, because it's standing. Right here, Slowbro. Also next to a Poliwrath, actually. Alright, so now that we found those three Pokemon, like I always say, pause the video, take a good look at the art, let me know what you guys see. That'd be really cool. And we are at the end of our part 1. There's all the answers, so it might be a little difficult for you guys to see, but I took you through all the answers anyways. But now we are on to the more difficult puzzles, and these are the puzzles that I'm going to let you guys solve. Comment and let me know. Number your puzzle comments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the answers will be on page 23, it seems. So I'll let you guys know if you're right or wrong. So go ahead and comment. I'm going to read out the answers, or I'm going to read out the questions. All right, so question number 1. There was only one Mew in all the pictures in this book. Where is that Mew? So there was only one Mew in part 1. Go ahead and go back in the video and see if you can find that Mew, and let me know in the comments if you found it. All right, number 2. Can you find the Magikarp on the cutting board? That's a little gruesome. I'm going to tell you guys that now. But go ahead, like I said, comment. Maybe you guys can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just answer them all if you want to. I'm just going to be reading them. 3. Duplica is pretending she is a Clefable. Can you find her? So Duplica is Copycat, if you guys didn't know. So there's a lot of Copycat cards now, and that's who Duplica is. Number 4. Where do Doduo and Dodrio crash into each other? All right, so let me know on which page Doduo and Dodrio crash into each other. Number 5, Brock is the gym leader of Pewter City. How many times did you see him? All right, let me know. 6, the entire Cerulean City picture is shaped like a Pokemon. Which one? And it gives you a little silhouette. I'm assuming it's shaped like Snorlax because it's showing you a picture of Snorlax. But I mean, that's weird that they would show you that. Number 7. Where is Machop bowling? Let me know which page he's bowling, and let me know where he's bowling. Number 8. Some say not all 150 of the first set of Pokemon are in the first section of this book. What do you think? So I guess this question is asking is if whether you think that all 150 Pokemon are actually featured in the book. I believe so. There was a lot of Pokemon that in all the pages, so there should have been. If there isn't a Pokemon, let me know if there isn't one that's featured. Go ahead and comment, answer all the questions and let me know. All right, let me check the second page. I think the answers might be on here. Yes, so the answers are on that page. I'm gonna try to hide it. Let me pick up the book real quick. All right, so I hit all the answers with the tin, and then I hit all the answers with the tin that I'm going to be opening today in today's video, so that you guys won't know the answers at the end of this video. But it does show the stories that I was talking about. So the Mankey and the Primeape. Where did all the bananas go? Mankey is swinging through the woods with its bananas. I guess I'll just tell you guys what to look out for at the end, so you guys can go back to see on each page what Monkey and Primeape are doing, and then you can tell me. So it looks like it's Mankey and Primeape kind of messing around, and Execute and Chansey's adventures. So go ahead and let me know what happened to Execute and Chansey. And that's the end of the part 1 of this book. It also has a little side note for the older folks. Let me go ahead and read it for you guys. The world of Pokemon is a unique place where a variety of characters have fun and go on adventures. It started as a game for Nintendo's Game Boy Advance system and grew into an animation series, comic book series, line of toys, stuffed animals, games, and more. The main character's primary goal isn't to defeat enemies, but to see the world, go on adventures, raise the Pokemon he or she has caught, trade Pokemon with friends, and research the Pokemon world using a Pokedex. The world of Pokemon may belong to young people, but you can use this book to play with your children. Let's Find Pokemon is designed to teach your children to differentiate, shape, and solve puzzles, as well as to aid in their moral development. Well, this book came out a very long time ago, and I am very much an old folk now, and I very much enjoy seeing this book, mainly because of the art, honestly. So, if you're an old folk like me and you enjoy seeing this art, hats off to you. I appreciate you. And if you're a young folk, if you're maybe younger than a lot younger than I am, and you just like seeing Pokemon content, that's okay too. Everyone can enjoy this hobby in their own way, and we shouldn't be trying to push people out. So now let's move on to opening our tin. I'm going to be opening up a Jolteon GX tin from the most recent set of tins, I believe. I'm not sure when these came out, actually, but I picked them up a while ago, and they've been sitting in my backlog of stuff that I wanted to open. So I'm going to be opening up the Jolteon one first. I'm going to be opening up the Vaporeon in this part 2, and the Flareon in the final part, because if you didn't know, Flareon is my favorite Pokemon. I have a ton of Flareon cards. I recently started buying up a bunch of misprint jungle Flareons that I plan on sending to PSA, and maybe I'll do a PSA video at the very end, showing you guys what grades they got. And it'd be wonderful if I get a 10, but these cards are very old, so the chances of them getting a 10 is very, very unlikely. But hopes up. All right, let me transition to card mode. All right, now that I've moved back down a couple steps, we are back in our TCG mode, where I sit down and I open Pokemon cards. So we're going to be opening up, like I said, a Jolteon GX tin. Let me go ahead and get this open up real quick. All right, so this is the first time I'm opening these up, actually, and it looks like it comes with a Jolteon GX card promo right there. This looks like they're still using the tab, so this card might be damaged. Well, it's definitely damaged now that I'm dropping it. So there you go. There's the card. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. We're gonna sleeve this up real quick. All right, there you go. We're gonna put that right there, because we never know what you're gonna get. All right, let me set this right over here. Put you right there. Here is the code card for the TCG for this Elemental Power tin for Jolteon. And looks like we get a Team Up booster pack, another Team Up booster pack, a Lost Thunder booster pack, and an XY Ancient Origins booster pack, which we will be subbing out, and instead we are going to be opening up a Burning Shadows instead. This will be replacing the XY Ancient Origins. Like I said in a previous video, I don't like opening crappy packs. I'd rather save them and give them away to somebody at a card shop. So let me move my trash, and we're going to be doing the Burning Shadows first, actually. So we're looking for that Charizard, Hyper Rare Charizard that I already have. Looks like, yes, I already have the Hyper Rare Charizard, but I could always use another one. I think the other cards in this set that are good are, it's been a while. Any dark, or not dark, but any energy, any, you know, the energies that are secret rare. 1, 2, 3 to the front, and we get rid of the energy. So our first card, oh, I see something shiny in the back. Our first card is Tormenting Spray, Heatmore, Weakness Policy, Togedemaru, Sock, Mudbray, Oddish, Duskull, Reverse Hollow Ribombee, and wow, Full Art Darkrai GX. That is sick. So we pulled a full art already from my my booster box. Huh. Cool. Well, I mean, I don't have this card, so pulling a full art is very, very nice. Actually, I think I might have this card already. Or I think I might have the regular rare version. The centering is a little bad. Top to bottom, right there. Let's see the back. Yeah, top to bottom, it's longer on the bottom than it is on the top. So we're going to be replacing the Jolteon GX with the Darkrai GX. That's going to be pretty hard to beat considering it's a full art. So unless we get like a better full art or Tag Team GX full art, I don't know. Moving on. We're opening Lost Thunder now. Set that right there. And whoop, this one was flipped over. There you go. Think I might have spooled it already. 4 to the front, so we get rid of the energy. We have a Brionne, Electro Power, whoop, Delibird, Cubchoo, Diglett, Natu, Chikorita, Snubbull, Ralts, and a Smeargle. So nothing out of Lost Thunder. It would have been nice to get a custom catcher, or yeah, custom catcher, because those are like $10, I believe. Huh. All right, moving on. We are Team Up. Whoa, I saw something mega shiny in there. Are we gonna get a secret rare, guys? Holy crap. Sun and Moon. Team Up. We didn't even do the pack trick. 1, 2, 3, 4. This tin is already looking good. So Electric Energy, Flaffy, Jinx, Kangaskhan, Poochyena, Alolan Geodude, Paris. Come on, I keep pulling up cards. Joltik, Blitzel, Weedle, and the final card, Electro Charger Secret Rare. Wow. Look at that beautiful card. This is another card that I do not have. And this tin, well, I guess technically the Darkrai GX didn't come from the tin. It came from a booster box. So I shouldn't really count it towards the tin. But we are definitely taking that out and putting that right there. I'll definitely take this tin though. The Electro Charger is pretty lit. I'm not sure how much the price is. You'll probably have known already, but if it's worth, it's still a secret rare that you have to get, and you know they're still pretty hard to get. So here is the code card for the final Team Up booster pack. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. To end it all, we have a Fairy Energy, Flaffy, Ammonite, Tauros, Blitzel, Paris, Volibee, Pidgey, Honedge, Bill's Analysis, Reverse Hollow, and Nidoqueen with Queen's Qual at the end. Well, like I said before, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. Let me know how you guys are feeling today. make sure to answer the questions in the book and get back to me. Until next time, where you see me opening up part 2 of the book and the Vaporeon tin, probably in the next couple of days. Till next time, guys, peace.